grade 7. Welcome to Thornhill Online Learning. Meet Mr. Sinkala, the facilitator, as he presents a topic in grade 7, number bases. This topic is a new topic in your primary course, so please pay particular attention as he's propounding the same topic. We are used to the number base 10, which we have been using from grade 1 to grade 6. But there are other ways of counting. When we say counting in number bases, we are simply saying it's counting in the other sets. So we've been using base 10. And in base 10, we use digits like we have digits like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These are the digits that we use to write any numeral in base 10. But when we come to other bases, we have also different digits that we use. So in base 10, you can use these numerals to write any number. So when we come to other bases, we have base 8. So we are looking at digits used in, say, base 8. In base 8, we use 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There is no 8 in base 8. The highest digits in base 8 is actually 7. We come to base 5. In base 5 we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 only. As I said, when you are counting in the base that you are given, the base itself 5 should not reflect as a digit. So up to 4. Then we come to base 2. Base 2, we only have 2. That is 0 and 1. And base 2 is sometimes referred to as the binary system. Why is it called the binary system? It is called the binary system because it only uses 2 digits, that is 0 and 1. The word bi means 2. You've seen the bicycle, it's called a bicycle because it has only 2 wheels. So let's look at now, we've looked at the digits used. Let's see how we can read and count in these same bases. So we say counting and reading numerals. In base 8 first. So when we are counting, we don't start from 0. We always start from 1. So let's see how we count. We have 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the 8th one, we shall not write it as 8 because it has formed a set. As I said earlier, I want to say, when you are dealing with bases, you are counting in sets. We were saying all along we've been counting in sets of 10s. Now we want to count in sets of 8s, 5s, and 2s. So we're saying after 7, we shall not write our 8 per se. We shall write as 1, 0. Now what it implies here is that we have 0 ones and then one set of 8. So we continue. The next one will be 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7. Again here, we should not have an 8 in here. So, since this 8 is the base in which we are counting, we shouldn't have the 8 in here. We said the highest digit in base 8 is a 7. So, when we have an 8, it forms a set or a group. So, we are going to say the next one then will be 2, 0, which means 0 ones and 2 groups of 8. So now the next one will be 2, 1, and then 2, 2, and so on. And these are read as these digits which have 2 in them. The single ones, you just read them as they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this one is not read as 10, but a 1, 0 base 8, 1, 1 base 8, 1, 2 base 8, 1, 3 base 8, 1, 4, and so on. But when we are reading in base 10, these numerals are read as 1. It would be a 10, an 11, a 12, a 13, and so on. But in other bases, you read them as individual digits. You don't read them as a whole number. Let's look at base 5. Base 5, we said when counting, we start with the 1 and not 0. So we say 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the highest. The next one, we form the group, so we are going to write a 1, 0, which simply means 0, 1, and 1 group of 5. The next one, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Next, again, we have the 4, which is the highest. It will be 2, 0. 2, 0 base 5, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. And again, after a 4, we shouldn't have a 5, as we said already, which I have now a 0 here, and then this one turns into 3. This is the 3, 0 base 5, and then 3, 1, and so on. We go to base 2, which we said the binary system. So, base 2, we are only going to use 2 digits, which is 0 and a 1. So, how do we count? We say 1. Now, already, that means the next one will be 1, 0. Why 1, 0? Because 1 and the 1 gives you a 2, and there is no 2 in base 2. So, how many 2s are there? There is 1, 2, which is the group which is here, and then no 1. The next one will be 1, 1. The next one, we add a 1, because when you are counting, we add 1 to the previous one to get the next number. So when you add a 1 to 1, 1, you add a 1 to 1, 1, what you have is, here you have a 2. Now we have already said we don't have a 2 in base 2. So what we do here, we simply say, how many 2s are in this 2? We say there is 1. So that 1 you remember, and what remains here is a 0. And we always write remainders. So it's 2 into 2 is 1, remainder 0. The 0 you write, and the 1 you remember. And then you come to say this is 1 plus nothing here. It gives you 1. Plus the 1 you are remembering gives you again another 2. So that 2 again you can't write there because in base 2 the highest number is 1. So we say 2 into 2 again. We say it's 1. What remains is a 0. You write a 0 here and you remember the 1. And then here there is nothing. We say nothing plus nothing is nothing. Plus the 1 you are still remembering. Then you have this one. So the next number here after 1, 1 is 1, 0, 0. When you add 1 to this one, it will give you 1, 0, 1. Then next, when you add a 1 to this one, it will give you 1, 1, 0. Now somebody will ask, say, but why 1, 1, 0 from 1, 0, 1? The same thing. Let's get the 1, 1, 0. Then we add a 1 to it. Oh, sorry, 1, 0. The 1, 0, 1, we add a 1. Because we want to find the next one after this one here. So we add this plus this, 1 plus 1 gives you a 2. So we write a 2 there.
there's no 2 in base 2. So you say, how many times can 2 go into 2? Is 1 time. Then what remains is the 0. You write your 0 there. Then you remember the 1. Then 0 plus nothing here is nothing. Plus the 1 you are remembering. It becomes 1. Then this 1 plus the nothing here, it gives you 1. Thus we got this 1, 1, 0, base 2. The next one will give us 1, 1, 1. Then let's see the next one is. It's very interesting. So we get again the 111 there. 1, 1, 1. We add a 1. 1 plus 1 gives you 2. So the 2 you write down because we have no 2 in base 2. So you say 2 into 2 is how many times? 1. What remains is a 0. The 0 you write. The 1 you remember. Then 1 plus, sorry, 1 plus nothing here is 1. Plus the 1 which you remembering, we say it's a 2. Again, you write a 2 there. And the 2 you remember. Then 2 into 2 is 1. What's the remainder? 0. You write the 0, you remember the 1. And then again, that 1, you add it to this one. It gives you another 2. You write your 2 down. Then 2 into 2 again is 1. The remainder is 0. You write the 0. You're still remembering the 1. Then this 1 comes here. 1 plus nothing gives you 1. And this number is not read as 1000, but it is read as 1000 base 2. So we can continue as 1001 and so on. So this is how you count and read the numbers in the base 8, base 5, and then base 2. So this is our first lesson. I will have an exercise written for you just to find out how much you have grasped on just the introduction and the digits used, then the counting and reading of numerals in the bases we have just introduced, which is base 8, base 5, and base 2. I sign off for now, so please check the exercise. Let's see how much you understand.